What's up, degenerates? Mad Merrigan here for Cold Bear Sports. Right, lads. We're going to be playing two horses in a handicap in Limerick. Both around 8 to 1 and 7 to 1. The bookies are paying 5 places, so we can justify taking the two against the field at the prices. And then we've one horse in Taunton as well, a very interesting runner. Come to that in a second. Frustrating day to say the least. Earl of Tyrone, we tipped up at 5 to 1, gets backed into 11 to 10 or even money, and just gets no luck in running, gets held up a couple of times in the straight, and just couldn't get doing its work, and probably an unlucky loser. And then we had the Johnny Murta filly in the first race, first time out. She ran a little green, lads, got caught in the middle, got bumped around. But I tell you one thing, I'd say she's a very, very good mare, and she's one I'll be keeping on side, because even after all the greenness and coming through tight spots, she was still hitting the line. So a very interesting filly, that one. And Cool Vixen disappointing in Linkfield. We had one non-runner, and Elzal is in the black book. I had a strong bet on the Patreon service today. I just got absolutely no luck in running, or we couldn't get out at all. Plus they were going very slow, so once he dropped in off a slow pace, just no luck. But we move on to tomorrow. Right, lads, I'm focusing on Limerick and Taunton. If you want to see my entry tips, they're gone out already. They're on the preview. I'm sure most of you have seen it already, where I give out my selections there for entry. And go through them. Obviously, I just touched on races I had an angle on. I might make one or two of them a stronger bet on the service. But yeah, for now, if you want to see any of the entry tips, they're all there. Check that out. So, a couple of my horses have shortened. One or two of them have drifted a bit, but I see Ernie Rivers solid in the first race. I tipped him up at 5s. He's about 100 to 30. And then Time White's drifting a bit to 16 to 1, but I'm not too worried about it. It's in entry. He's going to be trying his hardest, and it's a big field handicap. Right, check that out. Right, tomorrow, lads, in the 4:45 in Limerick, I want to take two against the field. There's 5 places. Even I'd look at the straight place bets as well in this. But Commandchain, for the first time, he showed a bit of something the last day. And there was one run in Ballon Road before where I thought he might actually be okay in a low-graded race. So the trainer's in almighty form, John McConnell. So I want to give him a chance tomorrow at 7 to 1 that he can run a better race. He ran well the last day, finishing second. And then an interesting horse in this race, Getaway Abbey at 8 to 1. Ran very well the last day when not knocked about, and will step up at some stage. Let's hope it's tomorrow, because I'd say it could be an improver. And could be interesting. So a pint each way, 8 to 1, Getaway Abbey. And a pint each way, Commandchain at 7 to 1. They're both in the 4:45 at Limerick. 5 places. Right, and then this bumper horse in Taunton, Christian Williams, Camulus, or something like that. Definitely very interesting. Running a pint to pint. Not a bad run at all. And I really feel like it's a weak enough bumper. And Christian Williams has had such a good year. I will be surprised if this race took a whole lot of winning, and especially with a horse coming with a profile, a decent price tag, a really good run, and a decent pint to pint. So we'll go a pint win on Camulus in not the best bumper in the world. Might be good enough to take it on debut for Christian Williams. Right, the Masters kicks off tomorrow as well, lads. We'll be making one or two of the entry horses a strong bet as well. Going to go through that now, and I'll have them out. Most of my entry tips will be out tomorrow for the few days. And check out the preview on my, I touched on any race I thought I could edge a little angle in. And best of luck. 3 days of great racing. Let's hope we can get a winner tomorrow here. I think I'll be disappointed if we don't get a winner tomorrow. Right, take care and God bless.